Mega Dweezil coming at you from the great Indiana wilderness, and we are harvesting some worms today. We have a friend that has asked us for a pound of worms, so now comes the interesting part of the process, which is you take a whole pile of your vermicompost with the worms in it, you put it in a pile, and what happens is these worms are very light sensitive. They don't like light at all. They dive in to the middle of the pile. And what you do is just, time to time, leaving it alone for a couple of minutes, you just take and you brush off the top and the sides, and you find that this has no worms in it whatsoever. Okay, so gradually what's going on is our worms are retreating towards the middle of this little pile here, and when we get down to the end, we will have theoretically all worms.
Pick up a clump in the middle and show me underneath. I bet you it's a big... Yeah, see? Look at them all. My worms are so awesome.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the light work on this for a couple of minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll do some more. As you can see, we've worked this down about to the point where we're hitting almost solid worms here, and you can continue to tease out little bits and pieces here. You're not going to get all of your worms out. A infant worm is about the width of a human hair, and basically very, very hard to see, especially for us old guys. But you keep teasing out the pieces of compost, and eventually you get to the point where you're looking at solid worms here. Okay, and this is what you want to weigh out for your customers. I'm a big believer in, you always under promise and over deliver. If you're going to give somebody a pound, make sure you give somebody a pound plus. Now, there's some people that sell worms by number. I dare you to count this crap right here. I mean, that ain't happening. Okay, basically the best you can do is sell them by weight. As you can see, my fatitas here are just beautiful. They're in great shape, and all set to go off to their new home. So, but again, I urge you, like with the baker's dozen and the nursing dose of medication, I always want to, as far as selling worms is concerned, is make sure people get their money's worth, make sure these guys are healthy. And as you can see, these are some beautiful Acinia fetida composting worms. This right here is not quite a pound. And we have raised these damn things. I swear, I couldn't have done it any different if they were my kids. So, but here we go. Okay, this is the end product. Acinia fetida European composting worms. And we're going to put these guys in their little container here.
Oh.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Put these guys in a little container here. Come here, Jeremy. There you go. Right. And we're going to make sure that there's plenty of the compost to go with them. So that way, folks talk to their friends, they'll be coming back to you for worms. So, in any case, here endeth the lesson. If it comes to the zombie apocalypse, you don't want your customers after you, so be fair with everybody. And don't worry, YouTube, because Indiana's holding.